5 genius ways wholesalers are using ChatGPT to get wholesaling real estate deals, to make a ton of money in wholesaling real estate, and most importantly, become the best wholesaler possible. What is up, guys? Zach Ginn here, and in today's video, I want to show you 5 genius ways you can use ChatGPT to wholesale houses virtually, in person, nationwide, so you can be a good and the best wholesaler possible. If you get any value from this video, guys, do me a big favor. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe. Guys, hit that like button, subscribe, comment below your questions, and I'm here to help you become the best wholesaler possible. ChatGPT, AI, all the fancy new terms. Guys, I've been saying this for a long time, but AI is going to change the way we do wholesaling real estate. And honestly, the way it's super important for you is it's going to stop your excuses. That is probably the most exciting part about ChatGPT, AI for wholesaling. The most exciting part about it is it will eliminate your excuses. Your excuse of why you can't pull this list, your excuse of why you don't have a good schedule, your excuse of why you can't analyze a property or figure out if it's a good deal or bad deal. All those excuses are gone. All of them. Oh, I'm bad at math. No, they're all gone. It is just going to be the equalizer for you in wholesaling real estate to go after the people that are spending a ton of money in your market. You can equalize it all day, every day. If you don't speak English too well, you can have AI write English words and sentences for you so you can get government lists like that. You are going to have no excuse where you can't follow up sequences, text blasting, scripts, all these things. Guys, we're going to also show you how to unlock social media deals today. And I got to do a full video on that, but we're going to do a little bit on it today just to show you. But social media deals are amazing. People usually charge thousands of dollars to learn how to do social media deals. And I'm going to show you for free how to do it. I mean, it's another free tactic you can use. I can tell you right now, straight up in wholesaling real estate, if you actually go out here and use ChatGPT, you can change your entire life. You can change the amount of deal flow you're doing and probably 2 to 3x it. So before we get it going, guys, make sure you guys actually make your own account and follow with me. So if anyone, I'm going to give everyone a second, go to ChatGPT, okay? ChatGPT, and you can hop on here and start going after and do AI for wholesaling real estate. Pretty cool, pretty interesting, and that's what we're going to do today. So without further ado, let's go to ChatGPT and let's start wholesaling some houses. So without further ado, let's get the intro going. Let's get it. Woo!
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, again, they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
All right, guys, let's get it. Let's get it going. And let's start wholesaling some houses today. Let's start seeing what AI can do and how we can do it the right way. Now, I know we've all heard AI and thinking it's all this new young guy stupid thing, but it's not. It's going to be the future. It's going to just help us out. It's literally just a tool, but it's a tool that I think is really underutilized. It's definitely a hot buzzword in wholesaling, but it's not something that's going to go away, right? So like, you know, RVMs used to be this big thing and it went away, right? Like they made laws against it, made crazy, but AI is here to stay. And once we learn exactly how to use AI in our wholesaling business, that's when things can start changing. That's when things start getting very powerful. So that's what I want to talk about today. We're going to talk about the top 5 genius ways I've seen wholesalers use it, really case studies of how I'm using it, and most importantly, how you can start using it in your own wholesaling business. So hopefully everyone went to ChatGPT. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, you do have a Google account. I want everybody to understand that you do have a Google account. if you have ChatGPT. So you do have a Google account. So you do have no excuse not to go out here and actually start getting it. So what I want to do is break down the 5 ways they've been doing it and really share how to do it. And most importantly, actually share my screen and show you how I'm doing it. So everyone here looks like, yep, they all got it. So without further ado, let's talk about it. Let's get into it and let's really share how to do it. So number 1, well, let's just break it down. I don't want to get into any more fluff. So let's get into it. So what are the top 5 ways people are doing it? Well, let's talk about way number 1. The top way people are using ChatGPT in wholesaling real estate is just requesting government lists. You can actually request lists from the government. Now, what excuse a lot of wholesalers have of why they're not using ChatGPT or why they're not wholesaling or taking action is it's just so hard, Zach, to get the government list. Of course it's hard. It's supposed to be hard on purpose. You think it's easy to go get a government list? No, they're making it difficult on purpose. And the best way to make it non-difficult is by just having a ton of emails. The more emails you send out, the better chance you're going to get the government list. And the more professional you sound, the better it's going to be. And I know a lot of people, oh, I didn't get a law degree. ChatGPT is going to be your law degree. It's going to make you sound like a legit lawyer. So let's get into it. And let me show you how to actually go into ChatGPT and actually pull government lists. I'm actually going to show you how to do it. So quick audio check, and we're going to go in here and did it. Yeah, we're working good here. All right, so let's go. Let's go to ChatGPT and actually show you how to request the government list. So this is pretty cool. This is it. This is ChatGPT. So let's get into it and let's request the government list. So let me know in the comments, like, what list should I pull? And I'll tell you how to do it, right? So let's use this for example, right? Let's try to pull the, let's do code violations, okay? That's it. You got to learn how to do the prompts the right way. That's pretty much all you need to do. So let's go in here and let's start pulling a prompt and just do it, right? So you can literally go in here and just say, hey, so write up an email to request all open code violations for the past 30 days in Harris County, Texas. Pretty much it. And make it sound like a lawyer. Okay. From a person named Zach. Yeah. See what happens. Take a second, but let's see what it's going to do. So it creates a subject. So, okay. So I can't do that for behalf of client. So I'm going to change one part on it, but not really too bad. Okay. So it's acting like it's a law firm. So we're going to just change this. Please change this to a first person and make it as if I'm, or, and write it out me being a lawyer. So maybe the lawyer thing didn't go too well on this one. Dear, I'm writing requests all open code violations in the past 30 days. As a concerned citizen, I'm eager to obtain any current code violation records of the county. I kindly request you provide me a copy of all open code violations for. I understand the Texas Public Information Act provides disclosure of public records upon request, and I hope this information can be provided in a timely manner. If there are fees associated with this request, please inform me of the charges. And so we're going to get rid of that part because I don't even want to talk about the fees. And from there, boom, pretty easy, right? So someone said the water shut off list. So exclude the part about fees. We're going to do that really quick. Don't include the part about fees. So it's just going to do that really quick. And I'm going to show you why I just put that in there, not just, all right. So it's rewriting the whole thing right now for me. And what I'm going to do is just email it to as many code violations as I possibly. So code enforcement departments for every single city. I'm just going to go into every single one I possibly can here. Pretty simple, right? Now I'm going to do this too. Now write that same email but make it for requesting a list of all properties with the water shut off due to non-payment for the past 30 days to the Harris County Water Authority. And so it'll write the water shut off. So you got to ask for the water shut off. This is it. So yeah, Nicole said water shut off. So it's thinking, right? It's thinking. So let's see which one this is. So obviously it doesn't come off perfectly, but all you really got to do is just switch it up a little when it's got it like that, and you'll be fine. So let's see what we got here. I'm writing a request regarding all properties in Harris County where the water has been shut off due to non-payment. As a concerned citizen, I'm eager to obtain any current records of water shutoffs within the county. I kindly request that you provide me with a list of all properties where water has been shut off. It's going a little slow, but hey, no big deal. And it's just going down the list, right? It's pretty simple what it's doing. I think everybody understands what it's doing here. And it's just basically boop, 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 pretty easy. And so, now we're getting more, right? So I'll do another one. So, Johnson Johnson says this one. They say tax delinquency. So literally all you have to do is do this. So I'm actually just going to copy this and put it in the chat for everybody. So everyone watching live can go in the chat. I put it in the chat so you can kind of copy and paste it by yourself. So like you guys see it in the chat right here. So you can just copy and paste it for yourself. But what I want to is write whatever you're going to request and then now write the same email, whatever it's going to be, right? And so it's more important how you ask it. Like what you ask, it's more important than what it spits out. And so like Kyle's been asleep on this. Dude, what are you sleeping on, right? So what are we going to do here? What's the next list? All right, tax delinquencies for Jackson County. This is pretty easy, right? So I'm just going to paste this back in. But let's see. Now I'll write the same email, but make it requesting a list of all properties. Let's switch this up. That are behind and haven't paid their property taxes for 2022. All right, write the same email requesting from the Jackson County, Mississippi. Did I spell Mississippi right? Holy mo! I just spelled Mississippi right. Whoa. That was kind of sick. Oh, Missouri. I definitely can't spell Missouri right. All right, maybe I did. From the property appraiser. Do they have a property appraiser? Is it a tax assessor? Let me go look it up really quick. So I just pop this into Google and it is the County Jackson Assessments. So let me show you how I'm going to write this. So that maybe this is virtual wholesaling. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to go look it up. And when I look it up, this is what they're off. So I want to do the office right. So this is the assessment. So file property declarations. So they have all this stuff. So what I want to do here is file. So you see this lady right here, Gail McCain, Betty. I want to go email this email right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back here and put it in the ChatGPT. And so requesting from the Jackson County, Missouri Assessment Office to, I spelled it wrong. So an office to the director, Gail McCain Betty. Easy, right? So now write the same email, but make it requesting a list of all properties that are behind and haven't paid their property tax for 2022 from the Jackson County, Missouri Assessment Office to the Director, Gail McCain Betty. Let's see what happens. Boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop, boop, bop, beep. Let's see here. All right, so it's, what does it say here? All right, I'm writing your request information regarding all properties in Jackson County, Missouri that are behind on property taxes. As a concerned citizen, I'm eager to obtain any current records of delinquent properties within the county. I kindly request that you provide me a list of all properties that are behind and haven't been paid their property tax 2022 in Jackson County, Missouri. I understand this information is a public record and it's subject to disclosure under the Missouri Sunshine Law. What's the Missouri Sunshine Law? Holy moly. AI for the W. What's the Sunshine, Missouri law? What in the world is that? Hold up. Give me a second. I got my lawyer GPT on me. All right. Missouri Sunshine Law is the embodiment of Missouri's commitment to openness in government. Holy mother of pearl. Chapter 610. Wow. Okay. You get public requests. That's pretty sick. That is actually gangster. AI for the win there. I don't even have to know laws anymore. Heck, ChatGPT will be a new lawyer. Save me some money. All right. I hope this information can be provided in a timely manner. I appreciate your time. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you require any further information. Dear Director Gail McCain Betty. Boom. Right? Does that make sense? That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty sick. And yeah, we do have a full AI like breakdown if you do at freewholesaling.com, the bottom right-hand corner. But dang. Jeez Louise. That was pretty cool. Let me know, guys, in the comments, what other market should I go after? Let me know. That's pretty gangster. Not gonna lie. That's pretty gangster. Let's see here. Let me go to the comments, see the other list we need. And I can do leans. Like I can do a bunch of them. Let's see. Brian is literally doing the lingo training. Appreciate that. Let's see. All right, so someone's Buffalo. You just changed the market on that. So let's do another, let's do a city, right? So let's see, copy and paste this. So if you're to, like, for example, right? I'm just making this really easy. Like, I'm just going to do this really simple, right? But like, all right, you said Buffalo. Let's look up the Buffalo city. Buffalo County. New York. Erie County. So you just switch it to Erie County and do property appraiser. So it'd be like, you know, so let's do the Erie. No, that's Pennsylvania. All right. So like, let me just do Buffalo really quick. So if you just want to learn how to do, so all I did was search Erie County, which is the county in Buffalo. I said property appraiser and it popped up this website. All right. And I'm just trying to show how easy it is. All right. So it says search a property, right? And so it's the Real Property Tax Services. All right. So who do I email? Looks like ECRPTS. All right. Well, I don't know who that is, but all right. Is there any person on here I can go after? The Edward Wraith Building. Look at general. If there's a manager, I can go talk to them. Tax payments and inquiry. To pay delinquent taxes, go here. That's pretty cool. Director of Real Property Tax Services. So they have a phone number here. And so Director of Real Property Tax Services. I'm just going to copy that. And that's all the information they're giving us. That's fine. But we did get the email. And so what I'm going to go here is go back into ChatGPT. And let's go here. So let's see. To Director of Real Property Tax Services for Erie County, York. And I just paste that in there, right? Pretty simple. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Simple, right? Boom. Literally a joke. Like, it just, guys, there should be no excuse for you not to request this type of list. So the New York Freedom of Information law, so they're just popping in laws for me here. So that's pretty cool, right? And so if you guys want to do that, it's pretty simple, right? You do the water shutoff, you do the fire damage, all this stuff. So like, let's do a fire damage property, right? So we got Greenville, South Carolina, right? So let's go after the Greenville, South Carolina's city, county. So Greenville, South Carolina county, Greenville County, Greenville County. All right. And so we're going to do the same thing that I usually do. All right. We're going to copy this thing again. We're going to click paste, but we're going to switch it up a little, right? Like we're going to switch it up a little and do this the right way. So let's do Greenville. Let's do the fire damage property list. So what we're going to do is now write the same email, but make it requesting a list of all properties that went on fire for the past 30 days from the Greenville County Fire Department. Say that I'm compiling independent research as a student for a project. If you're a student, of Flip with Rick, compiling data as a student for a project about fires in areas of certain zip codes, cities, and blocks. Simple, right? And all you got to do is just do something like that because you're a student of the game. That's what I like to say. And that's pretty easy. So you just click it here and boom. And so we're going to do that here. So boom. Also, guys, let me know in the comments. Do you want me to put in the description of this video the prompts that I'm using? Would that be cool? Let me know. Maybe I could just put the prompts I put in on the description of this video. Maybe I got to remind myself. But ChatGPT prompts to description. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I should. But let's see what it pops up here. All right. So subject, request for list of properties affected by fire in Greenville, South Carolina. Dear sir or madam, I'm a student currently working on a project about fires in certain areas of Greenville County, South Carolina. As part of my research, I'm seeking information regarding all properties that were affected by fire in the past 30 days. I'm kindly requesting you provide me a list of all properties that were affected by fire in the past 30 days in Greenville County. This includes properties that have experienced fire damage, regardless of the size or severity of the incident. Hey, that's pretty good. I understand that the information is considered public record and is subject to disclosure under the South Carolina Freedom of Information Act. I would like to emphasize that this information will only be used for academic purposes. I don't know, like that one. We're going to switch that to research purposes. So change the word academic to research. I like that one better. I'll let it rewrite it really quick for me. I just got to switch it up a little more. Let's see here. All right, so let's pop it up in here. I'm telling you guys, this is the hidden stuff. It works really well. All righty. All right, let's go here. All right. All right. I'd like this be used for research purposes and will not be shared with any third parties. Information will be used to analyze patterns and trends in fires of certain zip codes, cities, and blocks. Appreciate your time and attention to this matter. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you require any further information. Sincerely, Zach Ginn. That is beautiful. I love that. It's a great little script, great little thing. I love that. I mean, those are great templates to put in. So yeah, I think it works really, really well. So let's see here. What are we going to ask here? We're going to ask, can you do a probate record request? Yes. So we're going to pop this in here. I write the same email, but make it requesting all probate records for the past 30 days. Write the email, but make it requesting all probate records for the past 30 days in Knox County, Tennessee. Make it sound like I'm a lawyer, but don't mention that I am a lawyer. Requesting all probate records to the clerk of the. All right, let's see what it says. Let's see what it pops up. Let's see. It is writing it for me. See, just no hands. Look, Mom, no hands, right? And it's popping it up. Let's see. All right. All right, let's see what it says here. It says, to whom this may concern, to whom this may concern. I'm writing to request I'm writing to request access to probate records past 30 days in Knox County, Tennessee. As a part of my duties, I'm required to obtain these records on behalf of a client. See, I don't like that. I kindly request that you provide me the probates for the past 30 days in Knox County. It includes wills, trust, guardianships, and other relevant legal documents. I understand these records are considered public record under disclosure of Tennessee Open Records Request. Tennessee Open Records Act. I assure that this information contained in records will only be used for the sole purpose of filling my client's legal requirement, not be shared with any third party that express permission from the court. I appreciate your time. All right. Please remove the client part and the part of legal requirements. All right, let's see what it pops up there. Okay. You can say that, but I'm not going to, I probably wouldn't lie about that. So yeah. All right, let's see if it changed it up. Revert. So that's pretty cool. I assure that the information for these records will be used for legitimate purposes and will not be shared with any third parties. That's awesome. That was done really well. I like that one, right? So that is how you would do it for that section. So good question, Corey. That's a really good one, right? Now, there's a million other type of ways we can use ChatGPT for this, right? Like there's a lot, but that's number one. That's probably first and foremost, probably the best one to do. So yeah, that's a cool one. So shout out to that one. Yeah, requesting the government lists. I like that one. All right. Number two is SMS and outbound marketing scripts. All right. So in ChatGPT, so now if you want to learn to do the full thing for wholesaling.com, that's how you do it. But let's go back into the next one. This is, you can use it for SMS text blasting and outbound marketing scripts. Now, I've said this before too. You know, there's a lot of ways to use SMS and scripts with ChatGPT. Cold calling scripts aren't the best for it because it is AI. But when you have to write a ton of different scripts, it'll work very well. So, for example, if I want to do SMS text blasting, and let's say, for example, I don't want to use a service like SMSZack.com. Now, SMSZack.com does as AI and all that stuff, and it'll do basically all. They'll tell you not what to do. But let's say you're using another service, or let's say you are doing it on your phone. You're doing 50 a day. How am I going to get really good SMS? Because if I do the same one every single time, it's not going to get picked up, right? Like it's not going to do well. So let's do SMS scripts with ChatGPT, right? And so let's go here. All right. So let's request this. Write 10 SMS text blasting messages. See, how are we gotta get creative on this one, right? So write 10 SMS text blasting messages. Let's see. saying that me and my partner are looking to buy 2 more houses for cash in the area, and I stumbled upon the house I was seeing if they wanted to sell cash. Now, to do this, you're going to do some things on it. So let's just put this first and see what it spits out. And then we can get a little more in depth with it. Okay. So Ty says, how much is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is free. It's free. FREE. It's free. Costs no money. All right. Literally, it's a free service. I'll put it in the comments. So let's spit out some texting things on here. And so let's spit it out. All right. All right, that's not bad. Hey, this is Zach. My partner and I are interested in buying 2 more houses in the area for cash. We saw your house and wanted to see if you're interested in selling it. Not bad. And so now I can make 50 more, but make it shorter and more to the point. Also, make it super engaging so I can get the best response rate. Now, 50 is a lot, but when you're doing SMS, you need every single text to be a little different. So we're going to see it spit it out. We're going to get some engaging ones. We're going to see what it comes up with. It's definitely pretty creative with it. So it's going to pop them up. So want to sell your house for cash? Let's talk. Not bad. So it's a little too short. So we're going to, let's redo this thing really quick. It's a little too short. So we're going to redo it, but make it super engaging so I get the best response rate. The text. All right. That might be a little better. It's a little too short. They're too short. They don't get to the point. All right. Let's see it pop it up. All right. Let's see what it gets up here, So it will literally write me 50 new scripts like this. Pretty simple, right? Pretty easy. So yeah. And why it's popping up, I'll answer a quick question. Omar says, what happened in cold call? I cold call most Tuesdays. I cold called last Tuesday. So just FYI, every other Tuesday, I usually do a live cold call. I did one last Tuesday. So we're doing this one right now. Let's see here. So it's just popping up. It's writing it. It's pretty easy. So while it's going, let's read these. I'm eager to buy more houses for cash in the area. Want to talk about selling yours. That's okay. Looking to buy more houses for cash. Are you interested in selling it? Want to get rid of your property? Hey, I'm looking for new properties to invest in. Are you interested in selling your house? Hey there, want to sell your house for cash? Let's chat. Okay. I really don't like these too much, though. Let's do this. I think this is way better. So we're going to do this one. And make it very in. So I get a 10. Just do 10 like that. And let's do 20. Yeah, I think we got to, so I got to spit a little more. I don't think I should get too broad with these. So yeah, not bad. Yeah, I think the engaging part's ruining it. So let's get rid of that one too. Cash. Make each text seem like it was written by a different. That's probably gonna be the best one. All right. My name is John. Why is it saying my name's Sarah? Oh, whatever. Just spitting out names now. Whatever. All right, it's not bad. I mean, these aren't too terrible, right? Just copy and paste them. Hey, it's not bad. And so we're gonna pop this up. And we're gonna do a new outbound marketing script. I'll show you after when it's done popping these out. But you see how fast it's writing it, and honestly, you pop it in. You can do 100 if you want, right? It'll do all 100. So let's see what's going here. That's cool. Whoa. Okay. All right, looks pretty good. Interested in purchasing, and I'm interested in, would you be interested in selling it? Perfect. And so if you figure out some names don't do well, you can switch it up. But like, for example, here, make sure to include the seller's property address. Add seller's property address to these from the following information. Wait. Let's do this. Make similar addresses and add the seller's property address. So what I'm going to do here really quick is let's go into prop stream. Right? Okay. So let's go into prop stream. Let's just get 10 addresses really quick. So if I'm doing this without a service, right? So I'm going to go to like Dallas and let's go to list view. And let's just do this. All right, cool. And so let me just pop up some addresses and just add it in. So let me show you. So make similar texts. Make similar texts and add the seller's property address to these texts for the following information. Okay. I do that. Start adding in extra. So let's do the let's do vacants, right? So I can add this address on here. Let me just pop them in, pop them in, pop them out. Parentheses. So if I'm drawing for dollars and I want to text on my personal phone, you can actually do this. This is actually pretty cool. So I might use like dmzac.com or something like that and just pop them in. Here. Let's just do one more. I don't want to make it too complicated. So make 5 similar texts and add the proper address to the text from the following information. Let's see what it does. Boom. So like if you're doing like 50, it might not be bad, but you just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And if you're using a service, you can just have them as it in a placeholder. But see, that's pretty cool right there. Look. I like those. See, that's really good right there. I like that one a lot. And so that would be a really good texting type thing for it. And now what we can do on top of that is let's do cash buyers. So let's say I'm texting cash buyers or I'm marketing out for cash buyers. You say this. So we can do this instead. Make 5 SMS text blast scripts. All right, hold on. Mentioning I saw they just flipped a house. Let's do this. They just bought a house for cash and that a wholesaler looking to wholesale some more deals and ask if they're interested in buying more houses. Cash now. Use the following addresses in the text. So this would be for cash buyers. So let's see what it pops up here for us. So this would be for cash buyers. So if I might even paste this into Facebook. So I might go to like an LLC and find it. So let's say cash buyers bought these houses for cash. So let's see what it pops up. It's got to think. It's kind of quite a query I put in there, but let's see what it pops up. Hey, I saw that you recently bought a property for cash on. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's got to think about that, but let the AI do its thing. But it's writing SMS scripts right now for cash buyers. That's pretty gangster, right? I would say so. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, that's working well. Beautiful. All right, let's see here. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, it's popping it up. Yeah, so that's going to take a second to do, but I'm telling you guys, SMS text blasting, it works. And remember, you don't need to go pay for a service to start SMS text blasting, right? You can actually go out here and start doing it yourself, like with your phone. I know people that drive for dollars. So, if you're driving for dollars to find an ugly house, you could just have the addresses, or reverse driving for dollars would be the best one. But let's say you're trying to find a cash buyer, so you can do that. But you're driving for dollars. You can just ask ChatGPT to make you some scripts, and then boom, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. When every text is different, the carriers are not going to block it as much. And if you just did the same text over and over again. So no one's really talking about this. And I really think it's something a lot of wholesalers can be utilizing. All right. That's going super slow. But maybe it's taking computing power. I have no stinking clue. But I know it's working well here. So let's see here. Yeah, that's going speed of molasses right now. Maybe it's getting overwhelmed or whatever. But yeah, guys, ChatGPT is free. You just go to OpenAI or chat.openai, whatever website I pasted in there, chat.openai.com. Google account. It's literally free. So if you're watching this on YouTube, just your YouTube account, just log in with it. Boom, you can use it. It's free. It's great. I love it. And so is it making the last one right now? Yeah, it's making the last one right now. So we'll just go. Let's look at the scripts. So let's see here. Hey there, I just noticed you purchased a property on 8634 Daytona Ave for cash. Nice job. I have some other great wholesale deals available. Would you be interested in purchasing more properties for cash? Guys, if you just pop this in the cash sales on like listrei.com, that'd be really good. Okay, like you start marketing for cash buyers. So when somebody comes up to me and they say, Zach, I can't find cash buyers, or I don't have time to cold call, let's say the cash buyers list or the cash sales, use this. I'm literally going to I'm going to put these prompts in to the description of this video. And then I'm going to tell everyone to go to this video if you give me any excuses why you can't get any deals, right? Guys, it's so powerful. It's insane. Okay. It's crazy. And now I could write this too. Make this the same, but make it for a DM to the person and not a text. So let's say I can't find somebody's phone number, but I see them on the cash sales. What I'm going to do here is just DM them on Facebook or Instagram and do it like that, right? Sure. Here are 5 similar DM scripts, right? They're going to give you DM scripts for sliding in the DMs. Now, I think they're going to be pretty much the same. So like it won't be that similar, but like you're going to DM, just put it on there. It's slightly a little different. So yeah. But I can do this too. Instead, let's script that. but make it a DM, not a text, and make it super engaging with a great hook so they read it. So sometimes DMs, people kind of peek on it. And so you want to make it super engaging. And so it'll make a good hook on it, right? And so let's see what it pops up. Now that's faster. Hey there, I couldn't help but notice you recently purchased a property of cash on as a fellow real estate enthusiast. I wanted to reach out and see if you're interested. All right. That's not bad. These are a little bigger, but hey, I noticed you recently made a cash purchase. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. All right. Cool. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I like that. All right, cool. Perfect. And so that is how you do the text blasting and stuff. So like you can do scripts for this too, right? So it's like, make a DM so Zach can finally answer me about what's the best list he loves the I don't know. Like if you're gonna just DM me for something, you can just write something like this. I know you're a big Dolphins fan. That'd be a great real estate. It'd be great to talk real estate and sports. That's pretty cool, right? Like, so if you're gonna DM people, figure out what they like. You can put that in there too. So it's just interesting. So let's go to the next part here. That I don't know if that'll get me to answer the DM, but I get too many, right? I think I got like 300 yesterday. Analyzing creative finance entirely. Yeah, so you can do this too. And so this is a really good one. And this is definitely one I recommend. So how do you analyze a creative finance deal? And so let's look this up. So if I go to ChatGPT right here, and I want to analyze a creative finance deal, and I'm going to wholesale creative finance deal, right? You can do it like that. But I can go here and say, all right, let's see. What would be the ROI on a rental property if I have to pay, say, PITA $750 a month in expenses, and I get $1,400 a month in rental income? Assume what is the ROI on a rental property for 10 years? If I have to pay $750 a month in expenses, assume the expenses will increase 5% every year, and the rental income will increase 6% every year. Also, assume 4% appreciation. Let's see what it says. So if like I'm going to analyze a deal for 10 years, I can just pop stuff like this in and it'll tell me what it's going to be. So it's got to think. It's quite the like for me to break down the numbers on something like that, like really quick, it would probably take me probably 10, 15 minutes to do. And so let's see what it says on this. The ROI, return on investment. So if something took me 15, 20 minutes to analyze a property, let's see what it pops up here. So this might be a subject to deal where I'm going to do a mortgage payment for $750 and I get $1,400 a month. Let's say mortgage payment's $400 and it's like $350 for like expenses and stuff like that. So this would be like a subject to deal. And I'm going to say, hey, is this going to be a good subject to deal? Maybe it's a lease option. We got to see what it is. And so it's got to do the math on there. And so it's going to analyze it. And here's the cool part. If I'm going to sell this deal, the subject to deal, to a cash buyer, I can literally pop this in and send it to them. And so it's doing the whole thing. Now, ChatGPT's got to get a little faster on this. So we're going to give it a quick second on this. But what I could tell you is when you're looking at anything, you can use AI to do it for you. So let's say, for example, this isn't even in creative finance. I mush these two in because they're pretty much the same thing when you're analyzing them for wholesaling. Because if, let's say, for example, your cash buyer says, hey, I want to get a 10% cap rate on my deals over 10 years. So let's look it up, right? And so I just pump in the numbers for it. And let's see what it pops up. Let's see. Holy moly. All right. Maybe gotta give it a second here. But it's popping up. But what I could tell you is when you look at each one, you can assume appreciation. You can assume all these things. And if they say they want a 10% cap rate after everything with appreciation and stuff, you can pop this in. Now you can add in, tax savings and all that. I don't want to do all that stupid stuff. But if I want to make a quick chart to a cash buyer and they say they want a 10% cap rate and they want me to factor all this stuff in, you guys, your cash buyer, what to do, and you can just pop all the stuff in and you can just analyze it. Heck, even if you're buying your own rental property and wholesaling, right? You make some money, you want to buy a rental property, you can just analyze a deal on market like that if you do on market wholesaling. What is it doing here? Hold up. Oh, I didn't put the initial property value. Shoot. Let me get in trouble for that. That was one thing. All right. So the purchase will be all right. We'll pop that up in there. So while it's doing that, let me answer some questions here. It's going a little faster, which is good. So we're going to let it pop it in there. So let me answer a quick question while it's going. So it's saying, did anyone have a problem with the copy and paste? And I copy it and put it in emails and send it off. It shows a bunch of numbers and lettering code. If the copy and paste not working for you, I would just go into ChatGPT and just write what I said, and it should pop it up right there too. This is great. Awesome, Venus. I appreciate that. So Jerry says, I'm new to wholesale. Should I start drawing for dollars? I would say drawing for dollars are probably good for you. If you're going out here and wholesaling and you want to actually go out here and start doing deals, the sticky notes right here, I'm telling you, the sticky notes, this is where the money's at. For everybody watching this, if you reverse drive for dollars, that's going to be the best thing for anybody starting out with no money. It does cost some money. I do get it. But it'd be the best way to get your first deal because your competition's not doing it right now. That's the point. So, all right. It's doing a future expense rate. See, it gets complicated when you actually have, like, seems easy when you're doing it, but you gotta let them do all the math here. So the ROI would be on this rental property over 10 years would be, see, boom, you pop it in there. Easy. And so once you understand, if you purchase it for 150, that's not a good deal. But if you take a mortgage over at 10K, that's a good deal, right? And so that is the point, guys and gals. You have to go do it, and you can analyze rental properties like that pretty easy. And so let's talk about the next one here, number 4. But this is producing social media leads. I've been telling everybody forever, social media leads. It's an amazing one. What are social media leads? These are leads you can get from social media. So this is either by posting on Craigslist or Facebook groups that you're looking to buy some houses for cash. I'm interviewing people all the time that are getting their first deal by doing this. And usually people been saying it in secret forever. Rick's been doing this forever, but you can just make Craigslist ads and just post them. And you post them every single day on a new type of ad, and you'll do very well. And so let's go here, and I'll just show you how to do it. Pretty simple. Also, just to mention here, make a chart for this information. I don't think it'll make a chart, but it can organize it. Let's see what it says. Fred mentioned it also will make charts for you, which is pretty cool. So, oh, that's pretty cool. So I'll let it produce that for a second too. But if you're going to social media leads, it's Craigslist and then Facebook groups. And so you go to Craigslist, you just post it there. But if you do Facebook groups, you do like the locals Facebook group. So like the Port St. Lucie, locals or concerned citizens club, and you just pop that in there, right? So you can see how the ROI will go up. So you bring it to a cash buyer, they can actually see this information really handy and easy. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's how you do that one. All right, so let's do this. Make a Craigslist ad advertising that me and my partner need to buy 2 more houses for cash this month in the 78932 area code. ASAP. Mention that we can close in as little as 14 days and there are no games, no closing costs to you, and a quick cash sale. All right. So it'll make a Craigslist ad for you. And then boom, you might paste that one day and then go on that one. That's pretty cool, right? Boom, 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 boom. And then you can say, make 10 variations of that. I spelled it wrong, but you get the point. It's good for people like me that can't spell. So it'll pop that. Everyone knows I can't. I'm terrible. So yeah, Omar's right. The digital bandit signs, that's probably a way better one to use. I'm going to definitely steal that one. But digital bandit signs, that's what they are. That's a gangster way to say it. That's actually really cool. All right, cool. All right, so our cash buyers need 2 houses in. Will yours be one of them? That's pretty, no hassle, no fees. Just so those are good titles. So that's really cool too. And now you can do this too. Make a Facebook group post saying that me need to buy 2 for a quick cash sale. Don't make it seem like an ad, but just to casually mention for anyone who was possibly thinking of selling. Let's do Knox County. So that's just a quick Facebook group. Let's see what it says. Let's see here. All right, it's popping up. All right. So I just want to put it out. So, hey, everyone in Knox County. Just wanted to put out there that me and my partners are currently looking to buy 2 more houses for cash this month. If anyone's interested in a quick hassle-free sale, we can close in those 14 days. There's no games, no close cost to you. Just let us know if you're interested and we can chat about it. That's pretty cool, right? And so I want you guys to understand that posting that in a group every other day or once a week is amazing. And so you can do this too. So if you're going to post in 10 different Facebook groups in Knox County, not for wholesalers, not for real estate investors, but for everyone in general, make 10 different posts like that. Boom. And it'll make 10 different posts that can post in every single Facebook group and can make every single one the same. Because with the Facebook police, if you have the same ad copy and you post in 10 different groups in one day, it's going to be flagged as spam. But if you do a different one in every single one, like the Moms Wine Group or the Charlotte, North Carolina Moms Group or the Charlotte, North Carolina tennis fans, stuff like that, this is pretty gangster, right? And so let's go here. Oh, snap. All right, still going on here. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm telling you guys, social media leads do not I'm stealing. They're digital bandit signs at this point, right? That's so cool. All right, I gotta make sure I give Omar his credit on that one. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm telling you, they work. All right, that's social media leads. Last but not least, all right, number 5, you can organize your data and find stacked lists. All right, you can go into ChatGPT and let's say you have a list of all your code violations, and then you have a list of all your, say, vacant properties. So let's say you get a code violation list and then a vacant property list, and you pull them all together. You can paste the data set in a CSV format. So search what that is. So it's just basically, they're just commas on addresses, and say, find me. So copy all the property addresses for code violations, make it a new Google Sheets, paste that, and then paste the, so let me show you how to do it. All right. So let's go here. Let's go to Google Sheets. So let me show you what it is. So let's say I pull the code violations. I'm going to make this really easy and simple for you guys so you can see organized and stacked lists. All right. So let's go here. We are in Google Sheets right here. And let's say I'm going to do all my code violations and water shutoff. So 123 Harris Drive. All right. This is going to be my, let's do this. Code violations. All right. That'll be my header. We'll make this bold. 123 Harris Drive, 578 Kim Circle, 8434 5th Street, and then 9874 Ave. Right? Those are my code violations. And let's do my vacant houses, right? So let's say this one's going to be 908 8th Street, 542 40th Ave. Kenna Drive. And then let's say we add Kim on here. And let's say we add 746 Harris Ave. And I add J Street on that. All right. So let's say I pull a list. I have code violations on one end. Let me make this bigger. All right. So I pulled all my code violations. And then I pulled all my vacant properties. So this is going to be a list of thousands on vacants and then probably hopefully 500 in code violations. What I'm going to do is make a new one. All right. I'll make a new one. I'm going to copy all my code violations. And I'm just going to paste them on this one. And I'm going to make this a new one. Actually, no, I can do this. All right. Call it master list. I'm going to copy all my code violations. And then I'm going to copy all my vacants. And then I'm going to click file. And I'm going to export as a CSV right here. All right. That's all I'm going to do. And let me show you. Once I click that, let me show you what it shows you. It's going to pop up as a CSV. And then boom, you'll do it on there. Now, what I'm going to do here is just copy all those addresses. All right, so I'm going to click copy and just do Control C. Once I do Control C, I copy it. All I'm going to do is this. Let's see here. Go back to ChatGPT and just do this. Find all the addresses that pop up more than once and organize them into a chart. That's it. The addresses are, quote, I just click paste and I put unquote. All right. That makes sense. I just pasted this in like this and I click enter and it's going to tell me what addresses pop up more than once. And boom, look at the data it's making for me. So if I have a vacant property that is a code violation, He just told me this. He just gave me the frequent. See, I didn't have to do anything nuts. I just had to click copy and paste. So if you have 5,000 addresses, you can do this. Okay, look at this. Oh, Kin Circle is a code violation and a probate. So if I pop in all my common government lists and pop them into one master sheet, and I put this prompt on here, you're going to find all the stacked lists. That's nuts. That's crazy. That's how you get some money, guys. And so I hope you guys understand the power of ChatGPT on this. It is insanely powerful in wholesaling real estate, this type of stuff. Insanely powerful. And so, guys, if you're looking to get into wholesaling houses, like this is going to be one of the top ones to be going after. And all my prompts, all my stuff, the stuff I teach is going to be at freewholesaling.com. So on the bottom, freewholesaling.com, so you can learn wholesaling real estate for free. ChatGPT, it's insane. Do it. All right. So what I want to do is do some one-on-ones. I also want to answer some questions you guys have. And yeah, so Marquis says, I can't find sellers Facebook group. Really just find wholesalers. So Marquis, give me your city, right? And so let's go into Facebook and I'll show you really quick and then we'll do some more questions. Go here. So I'll go to Facebook and I'm just assume, let's see, what's the first city I see? I see Baton Rouge. So let's do this. I'm just going to search. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just going to search Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. All right. So I'm going to go, let's try to find a Facebook group in Baton Rouge. So I'm going to just go to Baton Rouge and let's share my screen. And let's go to groups. And boom, look at this. So what group am I going to do? There's Baton Rouge Online Yard Sale. That's a good one. Craigslist Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge First News and Events, right? Like, guys, you just look at these like top of ones. And I'm going to click public groups. And look at this stuff. Baton Rouge Rent to Own. Buy and Sell Baton Rouge. Greater Homes for Sale. Cash Buyers. Marketplace. Real Talk Baton Rouge. Like, that's probably a great one to be going after. Real Talk Baton Rouge. Like, that's how you find these type of cities. Like, dude, look at this. Buy, sell, and trade groups are really good too, I'm guessing. Baton Rouge Live Music. Like, just pop it in. Pop it in. Maybe you go in there and say, hey, I love Def Leppard. Do you like Def Leppard? Any Def Leppard bands? And then boom, the next day you do it. Where Baton Rouge Eats. So like if I was going to do Where Baton Rouge Eats, I would be like, hey, where's a good, where's the best Mexican food in Baton Rouge? And then day 2, I might post that Craigslist thing. And then day 3, I might ask another food question. Guys, you do this in like 50 groups. I'm telling you, you're going to find them. All right. Like they're out there. It's amazing. All right. It's a good one. So, hey, chat, how do I go about a vacant property? It says final demolition notice of imminent hazard 3.9. Was it supposed to be demoed on 3.9? It probably was posted on 3.9, and we are currently 5 days after that. So I would probably say that you should just contact the seller. You can still save the property. That's what I'm saying. All right. So let's go here. So Marquise, probably Delaware is not the good one. You have to do probably Wilmington. That's probably gonna be the best area, or like Dover. That's gonna be the best area in Delaware. So guys, that's how you use ChatGPT to get a ton of cash in wholesaling. It's amazing. So let's do some one-on-ones, guys. If you want to do some one-on-ones with me, all you gotta do is go to Wholesaling Houses for Real. That is my free real estate wholesaling Facebook group. Is the largest active wholesaling group in the country by active wholesalers. And so all you gotta do is click here. You see the feature tab. Click that. 5 genius ways to use ChatGPT. Click join here. Click on the streamer link, and you can join me for free, absolutely for free, and I'll help you out. And yeah, first come, first serve basis. I know we got a lot of people in the chat over the one-on-ones too, so I try to get as many people as I can, but obviously just got so many people. I try to get as many as I can. So yeah. David. Yo. David. David. Peter, can you hear me? Peter.
Hey, I can hear you.
There we go. What's up?
Hold on one second here. Sorry, I've been having you in the background right now because I was trying to do work on the side. I don't have much of a question at the moment. I do have one quick question though regarding water shutoffs.
Yeah.
How many times should I try with the actual company before I just rely on List REI?
Is it a private corporation?
Yeah, it's in Virginia. It's a public.
Private corporation. You got to use List REI.
I meant public.
If it's public, then you don't need to rely on listrea.com then.
Okay. They should just give it over. I just haven't gotten a response back.
I have a question for you. Have you gone in person?
No, I'm up in Massachusetts.
So have you called?
Yes.
How many times?
3 so far.
What's the first name of the manager?
I have her. Let me see here. Let me see.
Like the
Oh,
person
no, that's
in
the
charge.
clerk's office. I'm sorry. I don't have it up in front of me right now.
If you don't know her by first name,
yeah,
then you haven't been bugging her enough.
Okay.
So make sure you get the actual person in charge of the whole utility department.
Okay.
And you call them every other day.
Okay.
I'm telling you, bro, you do that, you email them like crazy, you're going to get it.
Gotcha.
You'll be so annoying that they're going to have to answer you.
Works for me. And do the same with probates on it too.
Probates, you half the time can get it from the property, from the clerk of the court.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really not a big concern for me.
Okay.
But sometimes you might have to, yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, those are my only 2. I just didn't want to be like put on a do not answer call list or something like that.
No, you won't. You'll be fine. Or you can just call from a different phone number. You'll be fine.
All right, cool. Appreciate
it, man. Boom. All right, next we got Jason. Yo. Victor. Hello. Everybody's sleeping today. Nick, you awake? Nick looks fine.
Yes, I'm wide awake. Lots of caffeine.
Awesome, man.
So I've got 2 questions, and then I want to practice the for sale by owner cold call.
All right.
First question, basically, as far as the government lists, can most of these be found online? Because as far as like using ChatGPT and basically just writing letters to maybe, emailing, just kind of, using kind of the shotgun approach, just emailing what different counties, because I've got my list of 100 most populous counties. I'm going to pick 5 or 6 and then basically just focus on those. That sounds like a good strategy. Okay. So also second one, as far as FSBOs, for sale by owners and probates, should I basically maybe try to do both at the same time, or just, pick one? Like, because I'm in full disclosure, I haven't been doing much cold calling lately. This is the first day that I've had off within like the last couple of weeks. So I'm still kind of doing the right now. I'm just basically focusing on taking notes and trying to get like as much information as I can, but I need to start doing the cold calling as soon as I can, and also the emailing.
Yeah. You know that.
Yes. Okay. So let's practice a for sale by owner call, and then okay. So okay. Ring.
Hello.
Hey, is this the owner of 123 Main Street?
Yes.
Fantastic. I was looking on Zillow and I saw that your house is available.
Are you a realtor?
The what?
Are you a realtor?
No, I'm not a realtor. I am a cash buyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of realtors calling me lately.
That's understandable. It looks kind of like a nice property. So what's the motivation for selling it?
I want to get my price for it.
Nice. Okay. What's the condition of it?
I mean, you see the pictures.
Well, I mean, the inside of it, like you can't see everything with pictures, right? Like the roof looks pretty good, but how old is it?
I think it's about 8 years old.
Okay. when are you looking to sell it? Like, what's your? I see that it's been on the on Zillow for about 75 days. So I'm kind of wondering, you know, like what's the time frame of it? Are you kind of waiting for like selling it whenever you get a chance to, or is there a certain time that you're waiting to sell by?
I mean, I want to sell it now.
Okay. So like, why haven't you just listed it with a realtor?
Because I don't want to pay a realtor. They're way too expensive,
understandable. Mm-hmm.
and they're stupid.
I'm seeing so me and my partner, we go around, we purchase houses, we either rent them out or we flip them after we fix them up. So I see that it's a nice property. You're wanting about 300,000. I was talking to my partner. My partner, he wants to offer 250. How do you feel about that price?
I mean, what? 250?
Yes.
My house?
Mm-hmm.
I want 300 for it.
And that's understandable. And my partner, he's kind of
I don't think I can do that.
He's a bit stingy. He likes to get the bottom dollar as possible. So as far as the purchase price, like if you were willing to go down below 300, what's the price point that you'd like? Because it's been on the market for over.
I don't know. I mean, give me a legit offer. 250 is not real. I know it's not real.
280.
280. Okay. I could probably do 280.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So then what is your email as far as I can send the contract to you?
ZachGinn@gmail.com.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that was fun. Okay. That went better than I expected.
Failed, bro.
I failed. Yeah, I did fail.
What's my FSBO rule?
I don't know.
You don't know, dude. I offer at most 70% off the listing price on every FSBO I do.
Isn't 280, or did I calculate wrong?
280 off of 300?
Fuck.
No. Hey, you're proud. Hey, you screwed up with me, and you didn't screw up on a real deal.
I know. I screwed
That's
up.
perfect, right?
Yeah.
You're learning, right?
Uh-huh.
There's no shame in learning. You're getting better than everybody sitting on their couch right now. So,
yeah.
Dude.
So how do I get that's the problem I run into a lot, where people, it's like they want, especially in this area, they want the 2018 price for today, even though it's been on for over, 60 days or more. So like when they say something like, oh, I want, top dollar, and they won't go down, what do I do? Do I just
next one
wait them out?
All you can do is lowball them and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Zillow for sale by owners are really tricky because there's not a lot in your own market. Especially I know in your market in Nebraska, there's not a lot, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to do the virtual wholesaling with the bigger counties and whatnot.
Yeah,
but still,
you're gonna run out of it quick though.
Mm-hmm.
And so you were talking very good. Yeah. I was actually very surprised.
Okay,
you didn't really have any like you had some but like not rookie. Like you don't sound like a beginner anymore with the ums.
Uh-huh.
The only issue you had was you didn't pause enough when you said your partner's at 250.
Yeah,
you said I paused for us. I didn't say a word. And you said, what do you think about that?
Mm-hmm.
See, now you offered me that. No. I had an awkward pause. You got to keep the awkward pause.
Okay.
To say, hey, my partner, he's at 250.
Okay.
Keep the awkward pause. Let him react. Because they're thinking, when that 250 put up, they got shocked because they weren't expecting you to give a price.
Yeah.
And it wasn't your price, it was your partner's price.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look back on it, it's going to cringe hearing your own voice. Trust me, I have to deal with that every day. But you'll listen that you said I had an awkward pause, and I was thinking with the awkward pause. If you let me wait, I could have accepted that.
Yeah.
But you said, what do you think about that? You know what's the problem with that one? When you said, what do you think about that? That sounded like it didn't sound like a confident direct offer.
Okay.
Now, say I talked to my partner. He told me we had to be at 250 on this. That's a very firm offer. That's a very that's a firm one, right? And that's a very confident offer.
Okay.
And then you see my reaction, then you can get off. you did the process well, right? We kind of did a speed run there, right? Like I didn't go into chit chat for 15 minutes like usual, but what's the point of that? You went through the process. You did very well.
Okay.
If you practice that a little more, you're good. The awkward pause is the interesting part. And if you can just learn to do that, which I think you can, you're good. No ums or buts. You sounded professional on it. That was amazing. You were better probably than 90% of every wholesaler trying this. So that's great. We're just going to tweak it a little better, get even better. And you start doing this on government leads and other type of lists for virtual wholesaling, you're going to be good.
Okay. So, so like when I do the for sale by owners, like, should I just like keep track of like which ones I call? And then like, if they won't go down, like wait maybe 2 weeks or a month or more, and then we call them again, see if they're willing.
Well, let me tell you the truth. I call all the Zillow for sale by owners over 100 days, and then I wait 100 days and recall.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, cool.
So water shutoff is going to only take you a week for a new market. And then you got to do other lists.
Okay. So now back as far as the government lists, as far as the probates and that kind of a thing. I mean, do most, like, if I find a county that's not wanting to give them the list via email or whatever, should I just move on to another county?
Don't give up. Keep calling.
Okay.
Be annoying, dude.
Well, I think because the thing of it is like if I can do the big counties and the big counties are going to work with me online, that's way better.
No, you're not. The harder it is to get that list, once you get that list, it will be less saturated. Okay. And that's what you want, dude.
Okay, so I just got to keep emailing them once I pick them and just
call them.
And then use the chat GPT script. Okay. Wonderful. I just need to get up off my butt and start making calls then.
Yeah. And then the last part I'll give you, I'm not critiquing, like, I'm already giving you flat. Like, you did very well. I didn't have any issues with it. I'm just trying to make it even better. And the thing I think the next part you want to understand is when I said, hey, I'm the owner, don't act so interested. Okay. Great. Fantastic.
Okay.
When you see me live cold call, I'm like, this is such a crappy house. Like, I don't think I even want this thing. I mean, I can do it at this price. Okay. Like, I don't even want this thing. Right. I'd be less excited to buy it because I'm always like this.
I also have to stop saying it looks like a nice house because that's also telling them that I'm interested.
Yeah. And just don't seem like you're interested too much on it. Right. Yeah. And it will help you. In your head, you can say, have your own internal dialogue. Oh, dang, this is a nice house. Right. I start thinking, right. But like, I'm poker face.
So I should call them not when I'm caffeinated, but when I'm high. I'm joking. No. That's a joke.
No. You can call anyone you're caffeinated. When I drink coffee, I'm chill. So I'm different. But no, man, are you a very analytical person?
Not necessarily. I do really good with one-on-ones, but the problem is I do way too much talking. I'm way too open. I've got to be like,
you gotta be chilled out. Like I'm chill, man. Like I like to sit back, think, and analyze. Right. That's why I'm pretty decent at chess. Because I can memorize moves of other people and just sit down, think, and know what to do. And that's what you got to do. Remember, there's an 80-20 rule in talking to sellers. You speak 20, they speak 80. And what do you say for the 20? You ask questions.
Okay.
MCTP. FOR, like the Ford method, family, occupation, recreation, dreams. You go through the whole thing. Motivation, condition, time frame, price. You did the great question. This thing's been listed 75 days. Yeah. Why isn't it sold yet? Right? You're asking good questions. And so that's great too. Yeah. On top of that, like maybe it's a rental property. Hey, a cash buyer wants a 12% cap rate. And for that to happen, I'm going to be at this price. Boom.
Yeah. And I need to let the seller fill the silence because that's,
Oh yeah.
Because the ones that I have called, you ask them a question, they're pretty blunt, and then they like want to be silent, and it's like they're trying to control the conversation. I need to be in control of it. Yeah.
That's it. And learn how to ask the right questions, which you're asking the right questions. So you're doing very well. So I don't see any problem in what you're doing. We're just going to pump it up a little more. So your scripts are good. The way you're talking is good. Your offer's pretty much there. The only X factor we're waiting on is just adding volume to the marketing.
Okay.
Your vehicle's fine. So we're talking about how to drive 100 miles. your car's fine. You got a 2021 Toyota Camry. Like, it's good. It'll get you 100 miles.
Mhm.
So we could stop trying to make the car even faster. We just got to start driving.
Right. Okay. So with the I've got the note somewhere. With the offers, as far as the price point, offering, what is it, 70% or whatever, the price formula. So like 83 is the max, or what? So it's got to be what ARV
FSBOs are 70.
times.
FSBOs have to be 70.
Okay.
Because your cash buyer is going to look at it and they're going to get FOMO that they could have gotten it. And so it has to be under 70. I hate to say other off-market deals can be a lot higher. That's another benefit. But for FSBO, it's got to be under 70.
Well, I thought that the higher the price, like, for example, say I want to do Las Vegas, maybe
but
that's
the
not the
FOMO
best place. No.
Cash buyer FOMO is a real thing, dude. It has to be 70.
Okay, it has to.
Zillow for sale by owners only.
Okay.
Bro, I've wholesaled a lot of FSBOs. I've done it all. Unfortunately, there is a FOMO that someone wishes they think they could have gotten that deal at. And
Okay.
under 70, they don't care. Anything above that, they get a little like, they'll calculate how much they want to buy it for.
Okay.
And it's usually
So
not.
regardless of regardless of price point, it's always 70. Okay.
Bro, watch me lock up deals. They're always under 70.
Okay. Okay, regardless of price. Okay, yeah, and I just have to get over the fear of like making, because I know I know, because Rick said, you're gonna make probably hundreds of calls before you get one deal, and I have to just accept that. Yeah. Okay, cool. You've been very helpful. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna let you get to other callers. Have a great day. Okay.
Of course, man. Like, dude, you already know it. Like, you're in Nebraska, so sometimes it's cold. You go outside knowing it's going to be cold. Don't be like, I'm not going to go outside because it's cold. You got to go outside sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
Just
I'm
gotta
telling
get
you,
it done.
you're used to it. If I went outside Nebraska in the winter, I'd be done. So you're fine. You're used to it.
Okay.
It doesn't affect you. Go after it, man. I believe in you. You got this.
Thanks.
All right. Awesome. And last one here, we got Ryan really quick. Ryan, what is up?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, I had sent I got a house under contract and I sent it to you. During like, how long does it take for you guys to respond back?
What city?
It'd be Hesperia, California, Inland Empire.
I will go text Marcus right now. When do you send it?
I sent it yesterday. I sent it on Saturday, but I did it wrong. So then I resent it on Monday.
Okay. I'll go text them. Should get a call.
Okay.
They're probably still underwriting it. So I'll let you know. What time yesterday was it? Was it in the evening or in the morning?
It was morning time.
All right. Well, I'll go text them right now. Hesperia.
And I also had a question, like, should I just wait for you guys or should I still be looking for like cash buyers and stuff?
Still find a cash buyer until we let you know we can find a buyer.
Okay. Awesome. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sure, man. Have a good one. Guys, ChatGPT, use it. Go to OpenAI and start doing it. I feel like so many wholesalers, they really feel like, oh, this is just a fad. I want to use, guys, either it's a fad, either you use it right now before every other person in wholesaling starts talking about it. Because once they figure out how awesome it is, everyone's going to start using it. And when everybody starts using it, then the edge that you can have on it's not going to be there. It's like when everyone started, what's a good example for this? I think the best one was when they started doing pole vaulting. In the 80s, people used to pole vault like head first. And this guy, he started learning you can do pole vaulting by jumping on your back. And you actually got farther by doing that. And guess what happened? The people that started jumping with their backs did way better than the people that were pole vaulting the wrong way. And for like a moment, you can do very well. So for example, when SMS Text Blasting came out, like 2017, I did amazing for it. Nobody in my market was doing it. I was one of the first people to do it. And then everyone in my market started figuring it out. And then it was an equal playing field. They still did well with it. But if you use AI for pulling government leads, you're going to be able to pull every type of government lead in so many markets. It's amazing. You can text blast as many cash buyers as possible. Guys, if you learn how to text blast to all these cash buyers, you can get cash buyers for your competition does. Just telling you, it works well. So guys, go to freewholesaling.com. Also, give me 30 minutes in the description. The ChatGPT prompts will be on there. And hopefully maybe in freewholesaling.com, we'll put them there too. So appreciate it, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, go to freewholesaling.com. I appreciate it, guys. Have a blessed one. Thanks. Oh!